Hi there! Let me start with a disclaimer. This video doesn't make a lot of sense. It is all just chaos. But as I said in my previous video, I strongly believe that chaos is what makes the magic happen. I think I'm gonna quote this in all of my upcoming videos. So I'm back in Saigon. I lost some footage from the beginning of my video recording today, so let me just summarize. Today I took another sleeper bus trip from Dalat to the place where I am now, the largest city and the economic center of Vietnam, Saigon. And I have already been there at the beginning of my trip, but there is so much to see here, so that I wanted to explore more. So now today I'm gonna stay another 2 nights, and then after a short trip to another beach town the day after tomorrow, I will gonna come back, stay another day, and then fly back to Germany. Having a break at one of these bus stops. These bus stops are quite large. Typically, they have restaurants, they have a toilet. What's interesting, you know, when you're traveling with these sleeper buses, you have to take off your shoes when you get inside. So they provide these boxes with shoes you can put on. Well, being a European, I prefer to put on my own shoes. But probably I'm the only guy who does that. So this time, interestingly, if you have seen my video when I was traveling from Hoi An to Nha Trang, there were mostly backpackers on the bus. This is not the case here, so I am the only non-Asian looking guy here. Okay, I think it's gonna be another 2.5 hours to Saigon. That was quite a long ride. It took about 7 hours and not 6 as I expected. And I'm not yet there. So currently I'm in another bus, a shuttle bus, which is supposed to take me to District 1. Okay guys, that was a trip. So unfortunately, once again, I wasn't able to film the interesting parts because I found it too dangerous. So the sleeper bus stopped about, I don't know, 20 kilometers from the city center. Then I took that shuttle bus, which I filmed, and the shuttle bus brought me to about 5 kilometers from where I wanted to go, to this hotel. And then the driver of the shuttle bus suggested me a motorcycle taxi driver. Okay, so I took the motorcycle taxi, and of course I told him, hey, you know, I got this bag. So this is my bag, which is quite huge. I think it's 17 kilos, and okay, so the motorbike driver just put this bag over the handlebar of the motorbike. He had to move around the mirror, so the mirror was no longer functional. And then he drove me about 5 more kilometers, including a ride through a tunnel beneath the Saigon River. So that, I have to say, I was a bit scary, because I really noticed that the driver also had difficulties with this heavy bag on the handlebar. Okay, so now I'm here. This is my hotel room on the 11th floor of the hotel. Doesn't look bad, actually quite nice. Bathroom looks okay. Actually quite nice. And yeah, it's got everything. It's even got a window. The pool over there seems to belong to a different hotel, as it seems. But it does have some kind of rooftop restaurant or whatever. And this is also where the breakfast will be served. The location is not that great as in my previous hotel. So this is a little bit outside. It's quite close to Bentan Market. But it's nice, and I only want to stay here for 2 nights. Not really sure what I'm gonna do with the rest of the day. I'm definitely gonna have a coffee and later some food. There are some nice looking parks in this neighborhood, and there is also the famous Bui Vien, I think it's Bui Vien walking street, which is known for its nightlife. Guess I'm gonna go there later and probably also do some filming because I'm back in Saigon and I still like it. It's a Saturday early evening, so there's a lot of traffic here. This is a different region now, so it's not the main tourist center with all the historical buildings. Look at that. There's too much traffic on the road. Why not take the sidewalk? Just had a vegan banh mi as an afternoon snack. Actually, I didn't want vegan, but when you look at these other banh mi shops, look at how many people there are waiting, and I didn't want to do that. So I went to this banh mi shop over there, which has only vegan stuff, but it was actually really good. Not really sure why I'm filming these scenes, because so many people have filmed that before, but somehow I have to. Just stumbled into something called the Japan-Vietnam Festival here in this park next to my hotel, and I think I'm gonna have some street food later. This is really looking good. This is maybe even looking better. Maybe except these sausages here. Okay, let's do some walking street scenes. So you can see walking is more or less optional here, just as is driving. But never mind. It is probably much too early. 7:30 in the evening. And well, I am not absolutely sure if this is my style, but at least it is something. walking street seems to be, let's say, 600, 700 meters long. Thank you. Okay, I think that's what you want to see. I have to admit that this reminds me to something. This reminds me to one event that takes place in the town where I live. Thank you. In Munich. You know what I mean? This has got a little bit of Oktoberfest vibe. Thank you. No, I'm not hungry. Looks like here we have gotten into the Hoi An style part of the walking street. Miss Saigon Bar. The styling really reminds me to this event that takes place every year, almost every year, in my hometown. The guy just convinced me to have a beer, which was not really difficult because I am thirsty. Never had this one. Yeah, but it tastes good.